today's video, we are going to find out, should you be drafting playoff teams, like, for the playoffs? So we're doing this with Seattle because they have no tax, and Bettman will only let no tax teams win. And we're picking the Toronto Maple Leafs here for the pure skill team, just pure talent. And we're going to see, does talent beat Gary Bettman? We're going to test this out. Make sure somehow, some way, we have got 16 and 17, so this is perfect for the experiment. We're going to start off with Seattle. I'm here with Bryce, by the way. We're going to start off with Seattle. Who are we picking as a playoff player, a pure playoff player? I think Sam Reinhart's got to be the guy, right? Sam Reinhart, Mark Stone, JT Miller.
Yeah, we got Nylander there too, dog.
Yeah, but Sam Reinhart's the best no-skill player here.
Ah, true.
It could be Crosby, but I think Sam Reinhart.
I think Crosby's good in the regular season.
Yeah, like, he's like... And then for here, I think Kucherov. I think that's perfect, because, like, he's a playoff player, but he's, like, more pure skill and not really, like, physical, like, dirty, so... That's perfect. Okay, so for the Toronto Maple Leafs, our second pick, I think we're, we had some disagreement, but I think, people say Bouchard's, not good defensively, not physical. You guys, you don't know what you're talking about. And then obviously, we can't get Matthew Tkachuk, so we're going to have to get the second best Tkachuk, Brady Tkachuk. So third round, the Seattle Kraken, I think there's only one player we can take. The Mr. No Skill himself, Sam Bennett. And then, who are we going with for Toronto? Why are we taking Ullmark, Bryce? Why are we taking Ullmark?
Ass!
In the playoffs, but he's a Vezina winner. Fifth round here, we're going to take Mats Zuccarello for Toronto. 5'8". I feel like teams don't like 5'8" players, even if they're better than the 6'5" guy. And then he just went on LTIR, so... his team could get Mitch Marner. No, I'm joking, but we're going to take Alex Pietrangelo there. Okay, round number 5. We're going to take 2 former teammates. Nazem Kadri, you're joining the Seattle Kraken. And we're going back to get a center for the Toronto Maple Leafs. John Tavares, welcome to the squad.
Is the cap on?
No, it's off. Salary cap is off. So we're going to take Jonathan Huberdeau for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then we're obviously the most obvious pick, Brad Marchand. He's going to start licking people, so that's perfect for the playoffs. Okay, I think it's time to pick a goalie for the Seattle Kraken. Who better than Jordan Binnington himself? And then for, who are we going to take for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Oh yeah, there he is. Tyler Toffoli, welcome to the squad. Okay, so for our sellers, the Toronto Maple Leafs perfect player, Dmitry Orlov. And then for the Seattle Kraken, I mean, who better than Mr. Crying Slavkovsky's face, Tom Wilson. Okay, so we need a couple defensemen on these teams, so we're going to go Chris Tanev for this playoff team. He's going to block a ton of shots. And a player who's not blocking any shots, we're going to take Mr. 9.25 mil himself, Darnell Nurse. Okay, so the last pick on camera, obviously for the non-playoff team, we're going to take the player who's never going to make the playoffs in his career in Chicago, Ryan Donato. And then for our final pick for the playoff team, we're going to take the boy who sold the Stanley Cup, Evander Kane. So first up, we got to name our captains. So for the Maple Leafs, think Tavares wearing the A, Bouchard wearing an A.
I wouldn't have Kucherov as the letter, though. That's something.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe
I feel like Tavares... Wait, who's the biggest choker on this team?
Huberdeau? No, Tavares. Plays for the Leafs.
Tavares, yeah.
We'll give him the C. And then if we go over to the Kraken, I think there's 2 guys who have to wear a letter, at least. And it is these 2 guys right here. I think no one on defense. Oh, I think it has to be these 3 guys, right? It has to be like that. Bennett, Marchand, and Perry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here is our playoff team. It is Bennett, Marchand, and Reinhart. Wilson, Kadri, Tkachuk. You guys see the lines. So, I mean, this team would suck to play against. You have Gudis and Pietrangelo. You have Tanev and Schmidt. And then in net, you have Jordan Binnington and Fleury. For the other team, you have Ullmark and Jack Campbell. You have Huberdeau, Tavares, and Kucherov. So this team does have that pure superstar up top who can carry you. I would say their depth is worse, though. I'd say their defense is, overall-wise, it's okay, but it's probably worse. Who would you say is the better team? What are we predicting here?
Seattle, 100%.
I think Toronto is going to be better in the regular season, and then Seattle is going to beat them in the playoffs.
I mean,
9-0-1. Toronto is 7-2-1. So this is going to be a good matchup. First period, it is 3-2. Reinhardt, Kane, Marchand, Zuccarello, and Tavares. Of course, they scored from like out here. Second period, it is 5-2. Of course, Tom Wilson scores. Yeah. All in the oh my goodness. Okay, second matchup of the year. Let's see how this one goes. Will it be different for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Evander Kane, Sam Reinhart scores a nice goal. Evan Bouchard, the Bouch bomb on the power play. It is 3-2. Kucherov and Toffoli. Oh my goodness, we have to jump in, right? We literally have to. All right, 3-on-3 overtime. It is Reinhart versus Tavares, and we are underway in overtime. Who are we thinking is gonna, what the? Hell nah. Oh my goodness, Nikita Kucherov leading the league in points. So who's gonna score for Seattle if they win? Who are we predicting?
I'm feeling a Brad Marchand game winner here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go
or Kucherov. It's gonna be one of those.
Yeah, I was literally about to say Marchand, Kucherov. I was gonna go with Brady Tkachuk maybe, but well, that's game. Seattle has won both games. Okay, here are the stats for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Who are we thinking of trading? Scott Lawton, you have 19 points, a -3. That might be a guy we replace. -11.
Yeah, but these are supposed to be playoff sellers. So.
Oh yeah, he has 42 points, 52. Yeah, we just need a second line center. I think that's all we need for this team. And then for the Seattle Kraken, what do we need?
You gotta check the hits on this team.
Yeah, for defensemen, we don't care about points. We need defensemen who lay the body. 52 hits from a 6'8" player. That could be a guy we look at upgrading. For hits here, Sam Reinhart. Jordan Eberle, you have 25 hits and you're not Sam Reinhart. You gotta get out of here. Like, look at Marchand, man. 121 hits already. Bennett, 99. Okay, Taves and Eberle, get out of here. Okay, so we made a couple of trades, and we have Colt here as well. So here are the new lines for both teams. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like. We're gonna put Rossi down the middle there, and then for Seattle, there's a couple of changes. Coleman's going to be on the fourth line. Perry's going to be up there. So it's basically we replaced that entire fourth line because they're not hitting enough. And then we're going to put Gudis there. Tanev there. And I think that's absolutely perfect. Okay, so the Seattle Kraken, 50 wins. But the Toronto Maple Leafs were the best team in the league. President's Trophy. Absolutely called it, but they're gonna get absolutely screwed over in the playoffs. Sam Bennett, 87 points. That's some cap right there. Marchand had 83. I don't know how this team scored this much. And then for
got to the net.
Oh yeah, the greasy goals for the Maple Leafs. Bouchard, 77. Oh my goodness. Kucherov at 128. John Tavares had 96 goals, almost his age. And for the leaders, so Kucherov led in, oh my goodness, 86 goals for Alex Ovechkin.
Wait, is the season even over?
No, the season's not over. 86 goals, bro. Okay, so we got Detroit, and we got Edmonton. Come on, let's go. Okay, so how far is each team making it? Come on, I want to hear. Let's go.
The Edmonton Oil Bums.
Oh my god, are we gonna lose first round? Overtime win game 7, let's go. Okay, and the Maple Leafs have advanced. Okay, so we were playing Florida in the second round.
Shit. The real grease bombs.
Oh my goodness, there's no way we're gonna lose to Florida. Oh, the Maple Leafs have choked in the second round, and the
Conference
Seattle
finals,
Kraken
let's
have
go,
made
baby.
it farther to the conference finals. So
Wow.
this proves this method. If you build for the playoffs, you make it farther in the playoffs. But if you build for the regular season, you win more in the regular
I think you
season.
need a combo of both, though, because we did not make the top five.
So when you have a combo of both, plus half of your players sucking off Gary Bettman, I think it works. So make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.